One thing you hear a lot about is thinning the plants and plant spacing, and that's different with regenerative agriculture because I don't use pesticides. You see here there's 4 spots. 2 of them are empty now. That's because I thinned these scarlet runners out to just 1 per spot. Next year I'll run 2. And so now I've learned that plant. This is spearmint. That's not, and that's the problem. And so I'm just gonna let this run basically and not thin it at all so it crowds it out. The Seminole pumpkins don't have many pests that eat it out here apparently. You can see they thought about it, but they really don't like it. And it grows really fast. And so having send that out to 1 per plot was the correct answer for that plant. The Swiss chard, you have to thin out. But you can see some of it died and some of it didn't do well. But some of it, that's perfect. There's only so much you can do for that. You can also see that fake mint plant. See it? That's not mint. It looks just like it though when it's small. And any of the herbs have difficulty out here. And so you just gotta baby those and hope for the best. There's like 5 different types of herbs I planted here. 2 parsley plants came up out of like hundreds of seeds. It's just bizarre. But take it easy on those. But once they go, they seem to be doing rather well. So I would thin those as normal. And chives, not that any made it, but I wouldn't thin those at all. They grow like grass. The amaranth is the wildest plant I grow out here. You can see that 3 weeks of rain have unleashed a biblical plague of insects. They're just tearing this up. Had I thinned this garden would have failed this year. While sowing it, I did throw it down in little patches. That's why it came up like that. But this particular plant, you see how it's already starting to crowd out everything under it. And then the best genetics will crowd out everything under that. And so it'll grow up into a canopy of the best amaranth genes, and that is what will go to seed. And every year I grow it like this, it'll adapt to this place, assuming the bug RNG didn't get it. This buckwheat came up over here mostly by itself, and you can see how much smaller the rest of it was. It doesn't really have anything that eats it out here, and it comes and cycles through so early. I would just thin this. Maybe just a couple per spot where you want it to be. Once it gets big enough and you're sure a rain isn't going to take it out, then I would thin it back to what we got, about 6 inches it looks like here. That's what I'd go with that. But I would do it in sequence to make sure you keep all of it you can, because productivity is extremely important.